Hi, my name is Ms. Kendra Hickman, and welcome to one of the videos you will be seeing throughout this course. This is just an overview of the syllabus. We will go over this in class, but I just want to give you a practice with the videos you will be using, since a lot of times for homework you will have to watch these videos. You and your parents can look at this video as many times as you want on my website, and can also come back to it to look at more about the syllabus and hear me explain it, even after hours. So at the top here, you see this is English 1 for the year. My contact information is right here. This is my work email, hickmake at Guilford County Schools, North Carolina. The phone number is for Grimsley High School. You will get a secretary and you will just ask for my name and she will give you my voicemail. Here is the website. If you're looking at this video, you've already been to this website, but you can look at it anytime for assignments and videos. For English 1, our course overviews and objectives. This class is designed around Common Core standards and focuses on reading, writing, speaking, and listening, and language to help students improve their literacy skills. The following units will be focused on our curriculum this year. So we have 7 units. The first one we're starting is narrative writing, but throughout the year you'll have 6 more. We'll have a list of works we'll be reading. A lot of times you'll be reading short stories, poems, and even Shakespeare from our textbooks, which is a class set that you will not be taking home, the 3rd edition. We'll also be reading short stories like The Gift of the Magi. We'll be doing Common Core exam test prep, so you'll have practice tests. We'll also read a few novels, such as To Kill a Mockingbird and probably Animal Farm. We'll also do vocabulary and grammar weekly, so that you can work on those skills. It's just important dates to look at. You will, every 4.5 weeks, you will get an interim report just to see how you are doing so far in each quarter. So if you are failing or doing not as well as you would like to do, this will show you your progress to see how you need to improve. And if you're doing well, then you can just keep on doing well. Report cards to students goes out on this, and they will be mailed to the students. So you will not get report cards in class. They will be mailed to you. The materials needed for my class are very basic. I asked for pencils and pens, loose leaf college ruled notebook paper, a 3-ring binder. It can be 1 to 2 inches is fine. Tab dividers, which are the little dividers that you will use to divide up your binder, and regular access to the internet. So please contact me if this is an issue. If you are not able to watch these videos regularly, then you can come during the media center during lunch, or you can come talk to me and we can sit down and watch the video. If you don't have regular access to internet at home, just let me know, please. Grading, I follow the Guilford County Schools grading scale. So 93 to 100 is an A, 85 to 92 is a B, 77 to 84 is a C, and 70 to 76 is a D. Anything below a 70 is an F. My grading policy. Tests and projects count 30%, and you will have probably 2 tests and a project each quarter. Classwork and quizzes are 30%, so you will have warm-up quizzes, any kind of classwork that you turn in will be worth 30%. Homework that you do that you turn in, while the videos are homework, I will not grade you on them. I just expect you to watch them and take notes on them because you will need it in class, and complete a warm-up to 25%. And finally, participation in the class, being an active participant in your education, is worth 15% in my course. Classroom expectations. It is important for you to know that I cannot prepare you for the Common Core exams without your cooperation. Therefore, the following rules and expectations are necessary for success in my classroom. There will be consequences. First, you'll get a warning. Second, you'll get parent contact and student conference, and that may include possibly detention after I contact your parents, so detention with me. And third is administrative referral. Now, if the rules that are broken or if your actions are severe enough, then I can skip past the first 2 and immediately refer you to the administration. The most important thing is respect. It's a basic requirement in my classroom. I don't tolerate disrespect. You will be respectful towards me, your classmates, and yourself. I expect that every student in our class wants to feel safe, and they have the right to feel safe without fear of rejection or humiliation. So you have to respect other people in your class and yourself. Restroom visits will be on an emergency basis only. You have 6 minutes between classes. So make sure to go to the restroom during then. However, if it's an emergency, you do have 3 hall passes per 9 weeks to use. If you use all 3, if you're trying to go to the bathroom every day, then you'll just get a no. If you turn in your unused passes, let's say you don't go to the bathroom one time for the entire quarter, you can receive extra credit. So try not to leave the room unless you're asked for emergency, because every minute we have in class is important. Work is due on the date specified. Late work will be accepted with penalty. So 10-point deduction per class period late. After 3 days, if it's late after 3 days, you will automatically fail the assignment. Please try to limit absences as much as possible. If you do, however, miss a class, because it happens, maybe you check out, maybe you have a doctor's appointment, maybe you're sick, it's your responsibility to get all missed work from an absence and turn in the work. If you were absent for any reason, don't ask me what you missed during class time, because once again, every minute we have in class is important. Concerns about makeup work will be addressed outside of class, preferably right before or right after school or during your lunch. If you do miss class, there is a makeup work binder and folder for you to find any worksheets we had and to see what we did the day before. And it's on your own time to look at that binder, and I will show you where this is in class. When I'm speaking, you listen. And when another person is speaking, in turn, we all listen. So to talk while someone else is speaking is disrespectful and rude. So when you want to talk during class, when you have a great opinion, I would love to hear it, and I will make sure that the entire class hears what you have to say. But it also goes the other way around. Student responsibilities and obligations. So these are more rules for you to follow by. And these go along with respect. So you will be prepared. So bring in your materials, your pencils, your pens, your binder to class every day. And be on task by the bell. Usually every day you'll have a warm-up. And by the time the bell rings and I'm walking back in the classroom, you should be in your seat and working on the warm-up. If not, then you will be counted tardy. You will wait for your turn to speak. So no outbursts in class. We do have a lot of discussions in our class, but in order for everyone to be heard, you do need to raise your hand so we can get to everyone, so not one person is taking over the conversation. We have a lot of controversial topics in this classroom, so it is not okay to be disrespectful to someone or outright rude to them. So you will respectfully agree to disagree. You will actively participate in your education. So that goes along with your participation grade coming to class ready to work every day. And contribute to a positive learning environment. So having that respect for all your students. Interim reports, as we saw the calendar above, they're going to be distributed to students halfway through each 9 weeks. So you can be aware of your grades and where you need to improve or if you're doing well. Tardy policy, students, you must be in your classroom by the bell. You are expected to quickly be seated and begin the warm-up. Like I said before, if the bell has rung and I'm walking back in the classroom, you should be in your seat. Anyone standing up and having conversations will be counted tardy. And Grimsley High School policy is that for tardies is an administrative referral. So that is one thing you want to keep in mind. Homework. You will be expected to read and complete written assignments most nights. Homework is a way for students to practice and reinforce lessons taught during class. I do employ a flipped method classroom, which I'm doing right now with a video. And a lot of times your homework will be to watch brief videos of myself teaching. But you will also have other homework, such as possibly reading an excerpt or completing a writing assignment, because you need to practice the skills for your Common Core exam. Electronic device and cell phone policies. I follow the Grimsley School policy. If I catch your cell phone out, I will give you one warning. If I see it again, you will be sent to IS, to class. You will immediately leave class. I don't think I need to warn you, cell phones, while they can be used in education, I prefer them out. I do not want to see them. So make sure that they are out of sight. They will not be allowed in my classroom. Tutoring. I'm available for after-school tutoring and extra help as needed. My tutoring days are Mondays and Wednesdays, but if you cannot make that, please email me, talk to me after class, give me a call and I'll be happy to schedule an alternative day and time with you. I'm very flexible about that. Cheating. Cheating is a serious offense that will carry heavy consequences. Any student giving or receiving answers on classwork, homework, projects, tests, essays, or quizzes will receive a 0 for that assignment, and I will contact the parent. Assignments that are copied from the internet or print source will result in similar consequences. So absolutely no cheating. It is not allowed in this class. I want to see what you know, not what your neighbor knows, or not what Wikipedia knows. And if it is severe enough, I will immediately go to the administration. Classroom communication. So your class website, updated weekly. I will keep parents and students informed about what is going on in the classroom via my website. You are already on the website now because you have just seen the video. Remind 101. Parents and students, you may also subscribe to class updates with your email or texting address to receive project reminders and other time-sensitive updates. See homework page or attached half sheet for directions on how to sign up for this feature. So I will give you that information. Email. I have my email open all day, so feel free to email me through the link found on my webpage or at hickmk@gcsnc with any concerns or comments. Finally, phone. Feel free to call me anytime at the number and leave a message. Now, I look forward to a wonderful year with all of you, and let's work together to make this the best year ever. Now, at the end of the syllabus, we have the receipt of syllabus, which means that the student and the parent, so both of you, need to sign this and send it back to me that shows that you read the syllabus and you understand the rules. This is very important, and I require this. This will be a grade for you. And please leave me any comments or concerns you may have. Finally, I also ask that you complete a student and parent information sheet. So I want to know your name. I want to know your parent's name. Do you have access to the internet? And I also just want to know some information about you as a student. What's your favorite subject? What's your least favorite? What do you like about English? What sports are you involved with? Because if you're in sports or if you're in a club, maybe you do theater, I would love to come and see a play. Do you work? If so, where and how many hours per week? Because if you have a job, I know it can be hard to sometimes complete assignments, so let me know about your life. Also, if you have any allergies, maybe if you have a peanut allergy and you cannot have peanuts in the classroom, let me know, so in case other students try to bring food in here, or if I maybe bring snacks one day, I do need to know if you have allergies or any special accommodations. And finally, just give me your schedule so I know where you are all the time in case I need to get in touch with you and pull you out of another class. Just let me know. I want to know more about you. Okay, thank you for looking at my syllabus, and this is just a practice run for you to understand how to access videos for when we have homework in the future. Remember, if you have any questions, be sure to email me at hickmk@gcsnc.com. Thank you, and have a good night.